Okay, I decided to give this one more try. Hi. It's about 8:44 in Florida. Just want to see how things are going tonight. It's Friday night. I can't be the only one without has no life. Hey, Karma, how you doing? It's been a little bit of a rough day, but I'm getting there. Um, I don't know if you know Harvey Talks Prison, but he kind of hit me with his one of his videos kind of hit hard on me. He was talking about a choice between either being homeless or going to prison. About 40 years ago, I had the choice between being homeless or starving to death or doing something else. And I chose that something else. I turned to crime and some other things that the other things still screws with my head. Still to this day, 40 years later. I mentioned that to him in the comments to him. And I said, if I had a choice between prison, being homeless, prison, or death, I think I would have chosen death if I had the option today, back then. Um, now, there are some of my areas of my life I'll never be right after what I went through. No, I didn't rape anyone. No, I didn't murder anyone. No, I didn't do drugs. I did alcohol, but oh, I I did things I would never have done. Um, I don't. I used to talk about it. I can't. I just my head can't even talk about it anymore. There are videos on in my video things that talks about, but I can't even listen to them. I can't even talk about them anymore. Just uh, it's been rough, but yeah. Sometime tonight or tomorrow, I'm going to be doing it. I have a question. I don't know. I probably did. Did you do time? You know, okay, that what you just said will do be is what I need. Um, same here. Um, I will tell you something that's not well known, and I hope this doesn't scare you off. When I was in my 20s, I found myself desperate enough to get involved in the world's oldest profession. If you understand what I'm saying, I hope it didn't scare you off. That's where my head's been screwed up all these years. It's not many places that there's not much help from that area, even back then. I really think with what you just said, It's where a lot of the alcoholism started too, to kill that pain back then. I'm doing a video. I've been planning on doing it for a while, dealing with a question that was asked me on a documentary series on young people in prison. I was talking about what happened to me when I was young. I didn't make it to prison, and I never been able to answer the question. And I took it originally, this woman I don't know, as an attack on me, but actually it was me attacking me, the guilt. And I'd like to see if you get a chance, either tonight or tomorrow, I will be doing the video. I would like to, if you would, please, to watch it and see what you think and give me some input if you would. Because it sounds like you say, you stole and lied a lot in your younger days, and you never got caught. You and I have a lot in common. Maybe you can help me figure out why my head's so screwed up. Um, I never I never got confronted by my victims. They never knew I stole from them. And I knew some of them, not all of them. And I think in next month I start training for prison ministry. I need to try and get my head settled on that part before I start. Because I'll tell you, I had to go down to the prison in Zephyrhills, Florida, and just getting nervous and panicking as I got closer to the prison. I paid for it in guilt, but never paid for it. I once in a while, a couple more businesses, and once in a while, when I would buy something there, when I had when I finally was working and was on my feet again, it was like 16 something, and I gave them $20, and I just or 18, like 18 something, I gave them a $20 bill. I don't need the change, just keep it, give it up to the next person. I used to do that anyways before I was homeless. So, but I tried little by little here and there to put it, try and help back. It wasn't giving it back. It just trying to, I guess, make me feel less guilty, but it didn't work. But what I was saying, when I had to go down to the prison to get my fingerprints taken. Second time when I was applying for the prison ministry, and the closer I got to the prison, the more my blood pressure and I started going into panic mode. And while I was waiting in the lobby to have the fingerprints taken, seeing cops all around me, I started panicking. Even started getting nervous and a little bit sweaty as they walked by me in the hallway, looking in at me. I'm like, oh no. So there's still some paranoia there, even though it's been 40 years, and there's the statute of limitations was up centuries ago. Did those people ever forgive you, or did that ruin your friendship or relationships with them? If I may ask. Yeah. Yeah, two of them I know that I robbed. That, or I don't say robbed. I broke. I was able to get into their places without them knowing it. Businesses. They didn't have any alarms or cameras or anything. I know I haven't seen either one of them in years, and I knew them uh, since I was came off the streets. I knew them before I was on the streets, and then got off. Uh, they have no clue, and it had been difficult at times. But I know that one of them I've known for almost 40 years, and there's no way I could have told him the truth. It would destroy the very long, and actually his marriage ruined our friendship. But he married a second time, and his second wife was not the best. But yeah. A couple of weeks, a few days ago, I saw you on the screen with Fetty. So that's what you look like. Part of it was alcohol too for me, but part of it was I like to eat sometimes too. All right. I have another meeting I need to go to over on TikTok, but I just want to come by. Yeah, so was I at one point. Does anybody ever sleep in here? That's like I'm on TikTok a lot. I do a lot. I seem to be doing better some days on TikTok than I do YouTube. Um, I had like 7 or 8 people on TikTok this last a couple nights ago. Um, I'm going to try and start doing some more livelier stuff on here. I got to get away from the depressing stuff. But I know I don't have to say this, but the world's oldest profession is not something I want known outside of this room. But I think you already knew that. Um, it's humiliating enough. But I hope I will talk to you soon. And like I said, what's IG? It's not the first time I've heard it. Yeah, but I don't. Everybody. I don't know what it is about Instagram and TikTok, but all I get are women looking for a date or sex, on Instagram and on for some bizarre reason. And I am straight, but I don't. I'm not interested in either sex right now because of things that happened in my childhood. I'm screwed up. Besides everything else, I got men hitting on me. I've had 3 male prostitutes hit me up on TikTok in the last week and a half. No, I'm not kidding. Yeah, well, there are some real weirdos on TikTok. I don't know. 3 or 4 of my most popular videos on TikTok goes one, no, I'm not a woman, and no, I'm not gay, and no, I'm not looking for a woman, a girlfriend, or a boyfriend, or a sugar daddy. I've had a few guys wanting to be my sugar daddy. I thought these ex prison inmate people are crazy, but there are rare crazy people who aren't ex prison inmates out there. Do you ever watch? Do you ever listen? Do you ever watch prison videos? I'm not saying he's crazy. That may be still the jury out on. Have you ever listened to watch the videos for a guy named Joey Talks Prison? That's not Fetty. It's another Federer. It's another guy. Look him up sometime. It's called Joey Talks Prison. Harvey sometimes does commentary. You know how he shows one of Joey's. He would show how sometimes like JD or somebody would show a couple minutes of somebody's video, then comment on them. Well, Harvey does it for him too. He's 42 years old, something like that. He went to prison at 26 and came out at 42. He's only been out a year. He all he does a lot of stuff on prison. He can be really funny at times, but he can also be kind of moody at times. So I think he came out a 42-year-old with the maturity still of a 16-year-old. If you understand what I'm saying. Yeah, he will not tell. He will not. Out of respect for the family, the families and the victims, he will not tell why he went to prison. He's a good kid. I mean, he's not some crazy, dangerous lunatic or anything. I introduced JD. Like I've introduced JD to two crazy internet former prison inmates, crazy ones. Feder and Joey, and the other Joey. I hope JD checked out the other Joey too. I was kidding about, well, maybe a little bit crazy is right. But who isn't? But I was kidding. If Joey sees this later, Federer sees this later. But like I said, there's a fine line between insanity and normal, or normal insanity, I think. All right, I will talk to you soon. You have a good night.